Welcome to day 23 of our Fast from Wrong Thinking, 2021 Fast from Wrong Thinking. Now listen, some of you have been asking me, are we still training for rain? And so I broke out the old school shirt, Training for Rain. I don't know if you can see it right now, but it says Training for Raining. Actually it says Raining. It says Reigning Champ, that's what it says, and that's you, Reigning Champ. But here's the point. The coach in me is back, and I want you to feel inspired today. I want you to feel coached up today. I want you to feel like we are training for reigning. And listen, this is the thing that some Christians just miss, and that is we're not trying to get the victory. We already have it. So what we're doing is we're training our minds to come into agreement with what Jesus has already done for us. We're training for reigning because through the abundance of grace and the gift of righteousness, we reign in life. So we need to be training our minds to understand how to walk in the abundance of grace and how to walk in the gift of righteousness. Righteousness is not attained. Righteousness is not obtained. Righteousness is a gift. You have been given the gift of righteousness. The moment you get born again, you're made the righteousness of God. That means you are right with him, you are in right standing with him, and you have certain rights that he's promised. You have all the rights that Jesus paid for you to have. The right to salvation, the right to inheritance, the right to freedom, the right to peace, the right to the blessing, the right to having abundance. These are your rights as a son or daughter of God. So we're training in how to reign. We're training in the reality that we are reigning. We're training to reign. And so today, I want to jump back into yesterday's thought on, I just can't forgive myself, because we overcame that, right? So I forgive myself because Jesus forgave me. I'm just coming into agreement with what Jesus already said and what he already did. That's what we're doing. We're coming into agreement with Jesus. Listen, you already have the victory. You already have it, and he already forgave you. And there's a thought that comes to our minds all the time, like, I tried to forgive that person, but I just don't feel it. Who hasn't thought that? And really, so many of us are held back because we're waiting for a feeling of forgiveness. We're waiting for that feeling before we let it go. We're waiting for that feeling before we think we've forgiven somebody. And forgiveness is not a feeling. Forgiveness is a gift. That's why the middle word of forgiveness, the 3-syllable word forgiveness, the middle word is give. Forgiveness. That means that you're giving a gift before the person earned it, before the person asked for it, before the person deserved it. Forgiveness. You're giving the gift before they earned it. That's what God did for you. That's what God did for me. He gave me forgiveness before I could earn it. I can't earn it. Before I could ever even try to start earning it, he gave it. It's a gift. Forgiveness is a gift. It's giving a gift to somebody. You don't always feel it. Sometimes you had to give gifts when you're a kid to somebody at a bar mitzvah or a birthday party or something. You just came and brought them the gift. Your parents bought it for you to give to them, and you actually wanted it yourself, but you gave it to them because that's what you were supposed to do. You gave them, you didn't feel like giving it, but you gave it anyway. What does that tell you? It tells you that giving doesn't have anything to do with an emotion. Give as a gift. Forgiveness is a gift. It's not a feeling, it's a gift. And it's a decision to give it as a free gift. Whatever grudge, whatever bitterness, whatever resentment that you have towards someone will not go away without you giving a gift away. What God held against us didn't go away until he gave us the gift of Jesus. By giving us Jesus, he gave us the gift of forgiveness. And when we walk by faith, it's so much easier. I'm not waiting for the feeling. I'm not waiting to feel forgiveness towards that person. I may never feel it, but it really doesn't matter because I forgive by faith. Forgive by faith. Everything we do is by faith. What does that mean? It means we trust God more than our feelings. We believe what God says more than we believe our emotions. Your emotions are real, but God's promises are more real. Your emotions last, but God's promises outlast your emotions. Now, something else that really helped me is I want to make this point, and you can read more on this in the daily devotional, which you're getting every day for free. If you're not getting it every day, make sure to sign up at fastfromwrongthinking.com. But don't be fooled by the feelings of resentment or anger. In other words, when you feel anger towards somebody that hurt you or did something negative to you, don't be fooled by that anger. That anger is still there, but that anger being there has nothing to do with whether you forgave that person or not. You see, forgiveness is a choice, but the feelings of anger and resentment are going to try to deceive you into thinking, well, if you really forgave that person, you wouldn't be angry at them still. You might still be angry at somebody, just like you might still feel good about something that's not good. You might still feel angry at somebody that you already forgave, and the devil wants you to believe that the emotion that you feel is more permanent than the decision that you made. But the reality is the decision you made is far more powerful and far outlasting than the emotion. So don't be fooled when you have those feelings still. We're tempted to think, I still feel angry, so I guess I must not have really forgiven. Well, that's a lie, because forgiveness isn't a feeling. So don't be deceived by the negative feeling of it. Don't be deceived by feeling, this euphoria. I feel like I really forgave that person. Don't be deceived by that either. I just feel so angry still. I must not have forgiven him. Don't be deceived by that. Give the gift. Make a choice. Declare out of your mouth, I forgive that person in Jesus' name. Doesn't matter what I feel. I don't care what I feel. I'm not paying attention to what I feel. I'm paying attention to what God said. And he gave me the gift of forgiveness freely, so I'm giving it freely to others. Oh boy, when you start meditating on that and meditating on what God has done for you rather than what they have done to you, focus on what God has done for you, because what he's done for you is far greater than what they did to you. Now, I want you to say this out loud. Say, I accept the gift of forgiveness, and I give the gift of forgiveness. Whether I feel it or not, I choose to accept it from God, and I choose to give it from me to whoever has hurt me. I forgive by faith. I am forgiven, and I am a forgiver. Say that again. I am forgiven, and I am a forgiver. In Jesus' name. Now there's more that I want you to think and say in the bottom section of each day. So make sure to go through that. Speak it out loud. Your words are rewiring your brain to think in alignment with victory and mindsets that God ordained. Grace-purchased, blood-purchased mindsets of victory. That's what we're rewiring our brains to come into alignment with. And I'll see you tomorrow.